I knew I wanted to go to school close, and I didn't really know what I was going to do, football or wrestling. But now that I have a choice, I'm going to a good school, and that's the biggest part of my decision.
Just talk about that decision. Obviously you had a tremendous football career here at High Point and great in wrestling. What was the thoughts that make you lean towards wrestling?
To be honest, it was always up in the air, and I love both sports the same. And even though Coach Delaney's probably not going to be was never really happy about it, but I don't really exactly have a perfect answer for that. I love football and wrestling the same. It's just that it just happened to be that way.
I'm very happy for Billy. You take a look at what Scott Goodale's been able to do at Rutgers, and Billy was very comfortable being close to home, and that was something that he wanted, and he felt comfortable with the guys that were down there, and obviously has a good relationship with the coaching staff. So I'm very happy, and Rutgers is on the rise, and they're really doing well. So it's exciting.
Just talk about getting prepared for the Division I level, wrestling for one of the top programs in the state, and then right now you guys are ranked in the nation as well. Talk about how that prepared you to maybe to go to the next level.
Well, Gardner does a good job getting us ready. I actually have an opportunity to practice with him every day this year. He gets the whole team ready, their mindset, and we're all, especially this year, we're in shape and ready to go. So, it's a big advantage going into college.
Just talk about Coach Goodale. He's a Jersey guy. He was coached at Jackson. They had some great teams. He brought Winston and DJ Russo from Lenape's there. What was it about his pitch for you to decide to go to Rutgers?
His whole thing was that it's all New Jersey guys. Not a lot of teams from the Northeast participate in the collegiate level very well, and it's normally a Midwest team, Iowa and stuff. So his whole thing was, it's all New Jersey kids, and I know most of the kids on the team grew up with him. So, it's great going to some place, with people I know.
Nick, congratulations going to Delaware. Just talk about that decision.
I looked at a couple schools, and Delaware's the one. I think I visited like 3 times. I went up there, talked to the coaches, like what they have going. And one thing that sold it was the atmosphere before the games. I mean, they have people cooking out. Everyone's wearing Delaware jerseys, so it's a good atmosphere. And when I went there, I had a good feeling, so it's good.
Obviously, a terrific program. Casey Keeler has them in the finals, it seems like, every year. How much of that plays in that if you go there, you're going to be playing for a championship?
That had an effect on it. I mean, when I went there, I initially felt at home and good, so that's why I really picked it. But when I go there, I feel like I can play for a successful team and go somewhere with the program. So
where do they have projected? Obviously, at High Point, you excelled at tight end and defensive end. Where are they looking at you?
For offense mostly, so it's tight end, and I could long snap, which actually helps out a lot. So depends if I'm a redshirt or not, if I'm going to long snap for him, because their long snapper, who was a senior, just graduated.
Nick's a great kid. He's a great student. He's worked hard in his career here. He's done a lot of good things for us on the field, and probably most importantly to us as a program is his role as a leader has grew almost week by week as a senior, where he was elected captain by his teammates and his coaches, and he was good. And I think by the end of the year, he was someone you could call a great leader, motivating the kids, and the kids kind of followed him a little bit and took his lead and followed his lead and kind of became a little bit more of a vocal leader as well.
Nick, just tell everyone what your plans are for your future in college and wrestling.
I mean, as of now, I'm not completely sure, but I've talked to the Lee Pritz, the North Carolina State coach, and things are looking good down there. I just got to finish up a couple classes, and if everything works out, I could hopefully verbal there by the end of April. If not, I'm also looking at Rutgers and a few other schools that don't need to be mentioned yet, but we'll see how it goes, and most likely I'll end up at NC State, though.
Joe, just tell everyone what your plans are for college.
Right now I'm looking at Bloomsburg. I've been up there for a visit, and I'm also talking to NC State now.
Ethan, just talk about your future plans for college.
Actually, a few colleges contacted me, Iowa State, Oklahoma, and Rutgers, and Central Michigan. I'm not really thinking ahead right now, going through the year, see how I do for the rest of the year. Got to finish up some classes like Nick, and I might have to go to a junior college, but hopefully I can get through it and go to a D1 college like I want to do.
Billy, just talk about your choice for college, where you're going to go or where you're looking at.
I'm looking at a few schools, D3 schools in North Carolina. If not, I'm going to have to go to a junior college to get my grades up so I can try and wrestle D1. I'm probably going to go visit Wilkes either this week or end of next week. I'm not sure yet.
Drew, just talk about your future.
I've been looking at Wartburg. It's a D3 college out in Iowa. Right now they're ranked #1 in the nation. There's another college out in Iowa. It's Co. So I'm bouncing between both of those, but want to see how states go this year, and maybe some doors can open up for me. But right now it's Wartburg and Co.